Today, we're back live at the Al Drug Company in downtown San Diego. We're telling stories that matter and introducing you to some of San Diego's finest people. So put your party pants on and let's have some fun. I'm Claire McKee, welcome to The Know. My first guest is a San Diego native. He's a realtor and the leader of the Holmes team with Compass. Mr. Tom Holmes, come on over.
Hey Claire.
Hi there.
Good to
Let's
see you
hug it
again.
out. How
Looks
about
like
it? Good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. Super appreciative.
Get comfortable.
Yes. I just found out that you were a Cavaliers fan. That's pretty
Awesome. It's pretty awesome,
traumatic.
huh?
Actually, being a Warriors fan that I am, so
Are we gonna fight right off the bat, Tom?
could be. It's the way to start it out, right?
It's a good way to start it out.
Yeah.
You're starting with the punches. I love it. We're definitely gonna have some fun today. And in true fun fashion, Tom, I would like you to share a fun fact about yourself. What's something people may not know about you?
Fun fact about myself. Well, as you know your own self, right? It seems like it's just boring and just common stuff, but I did grow up playing ice hockey in San Diego, which is a little interesting.
Yeah.
Dreamed about living in Canada, growing up in Minnesota, and
No
all that stuff.
way.
But was here as a surfer boy. Started playing guitar at the age of 7, so
Okay.
dreamed about being a rock star. And then joined Foot Locker at the age of, I think it was 19, and started a career in that. So the rock star thing kind of fell off. and
Okay.
The hockey thing kind of fell off. But
So you've done
Yeah.
a lot of really interesting things though. I mean, you just rattled off 3 right there, and I have to find it a little ironic that you wanted to go to the snow, you wanted to be an ice hockey star, and you live in beautiful sunny San Diego.
absolutely, yeah, I was dying. When all my friends were at the beach, I was like watching NHL Game of the Week on Channel 8, and it's just like dreaming of being in the snow.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, so do you get to the snow often?
No, not too often. I mean, I don't really play hockey anymore, but
Yeah.
I would love to be up there. I don't really ski that often either, but yeah.
Well, that's the great thing about San Diego, right? I mean, we're just a hop, skip, and a jump up the road, and you can see the snow.
Absolutely, you'd be a
which is so
big bear
great.
in an hour and a half. Yeah, it's perfect.
I love that. Okay, so you had history at Foot Locker, the
Sure.
rock star lifestyle didn't work out. Where did you find a love for music in the first place? You started playing at 7?
I think when you talk to true guitar players, it's always about trying to get the girl. So that might have been,
Okay.
it might have been a little bit young at 7
Yeah.
and 8 years old, but
Yeah.
my mom had a lot of friends that were musicians, so she played piano, so it was always around me. So
love
just
that.
really natural to join a band and then, like play with your friends
Okay.
and do all that kind of stuff and then dream about being on stage. And, yeah, it
Well,
was a
and
lot
you
of fun.
still play, right? Weren't you in a band recently?
I was. Actually, we were gigging downtown not that long ago, a band called Ray Mo. Probably haven't heard of them, but we did okay. I mean, we were gigging probably 2 to 3 times a week. Not a lot of money in that industry, but
Yeah.
we did play in Vegas. We got invited to play in Nashville. We did Memphis.
That's awesome.
Did Los Angeles, for beers.
Yeah.
So,
Well, and
it
you
was
get
fun.
that experience that like the money doesn't even matter, I feel like, in a lot of ways because you're doing what you love and having so much fun.
Absolutely, yeah. And it was an original band too, so that was even more fun. So we're playing blues tunes that we're writing. And Thea Tochihara, who's the lead singer, is a brilliant musician. So we basically collaborated on all the songs together. So it was a lot of fun.
Really
Yeah.
fun. So how did we get into real estate?
That was another dream too, right? So, I mean, I'll keep a short story to this, but the wine bank downtown, which is a really great opportunity to learn about wine. So I'd come every Saturday and I'd walk by this real estate office that was on 5th Avenue. I turned to my friend, I said, someday I'm gonna work there. So background was in sales, was in Foot Locker, and was able to rise up to a regional vice president position. Once that kind of got boring, if you will, traveling 200 nights out of the year,
Wow.
I'd always wanted to go into real estate because not only the lucrativeness of it, but you're connecting with people.
Absolutely.
So.
So real estate, here we are. How long
Yeah.
has it been? How long have you been in the game?
2006, licensed in 2002, but 2006 when I really started up in downtown San Diego.
I was gonna say downtown is kind of your specialty. That's your hood, right?
Love it, yeah. I love the evolution of downtown. You've always got something new, something happening. The people that come downtown to buy are extraordinary. You've got a lot of second home people from Europe. So I've got
Yeah.
clients all around the world. I tell people I'm the luckiest guy in the world for what I do.
Absolutely incredible. Not a bad gig to have connects all over the world, right?
True. Yeah, I've got friends in Dubai, Cairo, Paris. I mean, and
Wow.
they're awesome people. Absolutely awesome.
So
Super lucky.
I want to talk a little bit about the downtown lifestyle because obviously you know it really well. Maybe how has it evolved from 2006 to now, and then also they're doing a lot more to continue the evolution coming up here.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, if you just walk down 5th Avenue, 6th, and 4th Avenue today, you'll see a lot of vacancies, which obviously is kind of sad that a business has failed, but something new is coming in right after that.
That's right.
If you look at Little Italy, the way that it was done back in the day with builders and developers, you had a lot of C buildings that were done. So like, not the best buildings downtown for living. But the restaurant industry took advantage of that. Started, I think it was Ironside, then you had Craft and Commons. born and raised. You know, you've just got all these incredible restaurants, and you've got 0 vacancies in Little Italy.
That's
If you
right.
look at the condo industry over there, you're looking at the highest percent appreciation in San Diego since 2010, I think it is. So if you compare that to North Park, San Marcos, Little Italy still leads the way. So,
Wow.
super desirable area.
That's a no-brainer, and all I hear there too is that property values are going to continue to increase, or at least remain steadfast for when you want to sell the property down the road.
Absolutely. And if you go through downtown right now, you've got a lot of building, but what a lot of people don't understand is those are rental buildings. So you're not seeing a lot of resale
Great
or
point.
condos. And if you and I were builders today, it would make more sense from a profit standpoint to do a rental building.
Sure.
If you do a normal building like Bosa's done at Pacific Gate, which is extraordinary, Savina, which is beautiful, brand new construction, you're looking at an average price point of $1 million to $1 million more.
Right.
And your HOAs are certainly higher than that too.
And
So-
obviously that's a certain demographic of people that can even get in there in the first place.
Correct. So yeah, if you look at the rest of downtown though, you'll still find some resale values out there, but it's about supply and demand,
Yeah.
as it is in San Diego. I mean, downtown we have 338 properties for sale, I think today.
Okay.
Wasn't that long ago, we had 700 to 1,000 to 2,000.
Wow.
Same thing in San Diego. San Diego got 6,100 properties as of this morning for sale in the residential sector, and a few years ago you had up to 22,000. So it just kind of shows what's going on within San Diego.
Huge difference.
Absolutely.
Supply and demand is there for sure, and obviously you do your research. Tell me a little bit about what you think ultimately separates you from other realtors in the industry.
I think that I learned a long time ago that you put the client first and the money will follow.
Yeah.
It's all about relationships. I know that gets really cliche and kind of gets boring, but it really is true. When I say I'm the luckiest guy in the world, I get to work with extraordinary people on their goals, whether it's their personal residence or they're looking for investments. It means a lot to me to commit to them, and the money will follow. So if you take care of your
Absolutely
people,
right.
take care of your client, money comes.
Absolutely right. Is there maybe a philosophy or mantra that you live your life by?
Well, yeah, I mean, on my headstone, it's going to say the one with the most memories at the end wins.
Oh, this guy
that's-
knows what he's putting on his headstone. I
That's
like
what's
that.
going to be there. Yeah. So
Okay.
it can get you in trouble a little bit because certainly you're living a life that's always about adventure and always looking for different things.
Yeah.
Super passionate about travel, but I really believe that. Yeah, the one with the most memories at the end wins.
Is travel your favorite thing to do when you're not working?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Where-
But I like events. So
Okay.
Formula One races, I'm a huge fan on that. So I went
Awesome.
to Monza this year. Was in Mexico City a few weeks ago. Look forward to going to Monaco next year. But yeah, Formula One or festivals, music events, Golden
Okay.
Knights hockey team in Vegas. Go any chance I get.
He gave you a little, I love it. So you stay busy, aside from just slaying the downtown real estate market, you still find a way to have fun and get out there and really make those memories. I love that so much.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's really important to have that balance, right? Or we try to balance, I suppose.
For sure.
I don't know if it's ever really balanced, right?
For sure.
Well, Tom, thank you so much for sharing a little bit about yourself and your business. We're actually going to play a game a little bit later, so are you down to hang out for that?
Absolutely.
Okay,
For sure.
it's going to get a little weird. I'm going to need you to practice your like adjectives and nouns and your English language a little bit.
Okay, I'm
Look at
gonna
his
work
face.
on
He's
it.
like, what's
I'm
happening?
gonna work on it. Cool.
Thanks so much, and we'll be right back.
Thanks, Claire.
What's going on? I've got my great friend Rolly DeRuthi in the house. He is actually one of the owners of Owl Drug Company. That's where we're filming live at today. We're in this crazy awesome space. Rolly, thanks for inviting us in.
Thank you for having me.
So last time we were here, it was amazing, but it's even more amazing now.
Yeah.
So tell us, like, you've got this whole upstairs opened up now. This is like where the DJs bump at night. Like,
Right.
kind of give us like up to speed. What's going on at the Owl Drug
So
Co?
we put some TLC up here. We made this kind of like the VIP area. We got we started booking artists. We have Ashanti, Maya, Mario, Genuine, a bunch of those classic artists coming and giving real intimate performances for our guests. You know, it's pretty dope. You get to see them up close versus seeing them far out in
Totally.
a concert venue. So it's been going good. The Owl's been doing good. Friday, Saturday nights are doing really well. We have Sunday brunch party,
Okay.
R&B vibe. We just started Taco Tuesdays.
Awesome.
And then we have a Saturday day party brunch coming on the 30th of November.
That's the 30th, so later this month, I'm gonna be there. I'm bringing the homies. Like, we're gonna have a lot of fun. What can we
Yeah.
expect at that brunch on the 30th?
It's gonna be good vibes. We got a lot of good people coming down. A couple hosts, actors from LA. We got HBO Ballers. Some of the actors
out.
are coming down. Show called It's Bruno. We got some guys coming down to perform,
Nice.
and so we're just trying to mix it up. Saturday's gonna be open format, hip hop top 40s, but it's just gonna be more of a mixed vibe.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some of the local clubs come and host, and
Okay.
it's gonna be a good time.
Okay, so you don't have to tell me all your secrets, Rolly, but like, how are you securing these big names to come here to San Diego and perform at your club?
You know, I think over the years, just being in the industry, we've worked with a lot of these artists for years, and we've at other clubs, we've worked with their talent managers and booking agents, and we've gone through the process a lot, and they're comfortable with us. It's an easy phone call away. We can get pretty much any artist, given we have the budget.
But you're super well connected, and to be able to pick up the phone and make that call and not go through like 17 different channels, like it shows when you come here on the weekends. Because I actually just experienced it, and he's not paying me to say this. I was just here for the first time on Saturday night, and I love rap music. I love to dance, and it honestly can be hard to find that kind of music here in San Diego. So I've been looking for a spot like this, and I came with my friends, and we had such a good time. Like, we really did.
I appreciate you guys coming. I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah, and you took such great care of us. Like, everyone here, the staff is amazing. You guys have really made this a true nightclub fashion, but during the day, it's kind of a different vibe, right?
Yeah. So during the day, we try to go with the whole restaurant brewery. So we actually partnered up with the brewery, and Monday through Friday, it's full menu. We got great chefs in the back cooking up food, good taps, great drinks, handcrafted cocktails. And then Friday nights, Tuesday nights, and Sunday, during the weekend is when we convert it and it turns into a club.
Yeah.
So we're trying to just create like a hybrid venue where you can come and eat and bring family, and then also open up, till 2 a.m. on the weekends.
Yeah, I love it. I'm not sure. There's not a whole lot of places you can get that in downtown San Diego. So you got to come peep the Al Drug Co. right downtown on 6th and Broadway. Really, thanks so much.
Thank you.
We really are so appreciative that you invite us in here and allow us to do the show here.
Thank you.
It's great to see you. Thanks. And now for our Golden West Management Rent It Like You Mean It tip of the week.
Thanks, Claire. Rental tip of the week this week is screen your tenants. We want to look at three main things when we're looking at a tenant background check. So number one is obviously credit and FICO score. What is their average? Number two, we want to look at a national criminal background check to look at their history. Finally, number three is rental income verification. Do they actually make enough money, and can they afford the rent? With those three things, plus a couple additional things that we screen for, this is really going to help you find out if this is a tenant that you want in your property. And that's our Golden West Management Rent It Like You Mean It tip of the week.
My next guest is a great friend of ours, Mr. Brad Pagano with Rancho Private Wealth. Brad, come on down.
All right.
To the Price is Right. I mean, welcome to the know. Hi, you. I'm so
good to see you.
Thanks for being here.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. We just, you show up to support us and we're like, let's go on camera. That's how we do it here.
Well, that's how we'll do it.
So it is great to see you. Let's
Thank
talk
you.
a little bit about what you've got going on. So Rancho Private Wealth, let's just start out. What is that?
Well, Rancho Private Wealth is a boutique high net worth investment firm. We focus on alternative and private investments, specifically in the real estate space.
Okay, so tell us, what do you offer your clients? What do people need you for?
Well, we're extremely good at planning, especially with tax efficiencies, and we have a lot of access to alternative investments that are private in nature, such as private real estate funds, Delaware statutory trusts, and opportunity zones. And those are great ways for investors to make a little bit of money and save a little bit of money on taxes.
So we had actually met, I don't know, it was a few months ago, and we got down the rabbit hole of what you're doing and catching up.
Right.
And you guys are offering products that a lot of other places don't offer. I mean, you really are bringing value to your clients.
Right. I mean, what we could do is like any other boutique, any other financial advisor, we can do assets under advisement, we can do assets under management, but what
More
we're really
traditional.
good at is the alternative private stuff. In order to get involved in these, your broker dealer or your managers, they need to have extraordinary relationships with the sponsors and with the clearinghouses, and we do. And because we're so small and we're so agile, we have the ability to offer a lot of things that most people can't, as you said, and we do it in a way that's very elegant and very boutique, meaning that we customize everything that we do. There's no blanket, there's no one-size-fit-all solution.
Okay.
Similar to real estate.
Yeah, I love that. And so I would imagine you work with a lot of real estate agents as well?
We work with agents and brokers. We work with a lot of commercial real estate agents, estate planning attorneys, CPAs. Our goal is to find an opportunity and a solution for individuals that is going to help them keep more money they want and pay less taxes, bottom line.
Yeah, I mean, that seems like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Is there a threshold to work with you in the first place?
Well, every one of the products has a different accountability and different suitability limits. So in order to work with us, we typically want to get together and find out what your goals are and reverse engineer opportunities. And it's really based on education. It's not product driven. There's a lot of people that want to work with us that can't because they don't have enough investable assets, and there's some people that want to work with us and just don't because it's new to them. So what I find myself to be is an educator, a connector, and a realist, and help people connect the dots to, you know, fulfill their financial future. And we get to that FIRE opportunity, the financial independence and retiring early.
Oh, hit me with that one more time. At first I'm like, a fire opportunity. I like
FIRE
that.
opportunity, financial independence to retire early.
I mean, don't we all just want to be fire, right?
I'm ready to be on fire.
Brad, that's awesome. Thanks for sharing all of that. But in true nature of coming on the show, I always make everyone share a fun fact about themselves. So that's the business side.
Fun fact.
But what's Brad like when he's not working?
Well, I used to own a craft brewery that we never really got off the ground, but it was called Bad Grammar. I'm a cook. I love to cook gourmet food.
Okay.
But most importantly, I'm a father and a philanthropist. I love to give back and take care of my daughter.
I love that so much. Tell me a little bit about how you're giving back. Why is it important to you?
Well, giving back, my former career was in the nonprofit space. I ran the San Diego Financial Literacy Center. I worked for both large and small nonprofits. And I think that making money is just as important as giving money away. But I also give my time and talent. I sit on board of directors. And I think to make your community a whole, you need to be able to interact with everybody from a wide cross section. So I'm involved with the Bowl Game Association, with OMBAC, with Jumpstart, with the Food Bank, with a variety of veteran organizations. And for me, giving back is just as important as getting in and making a couple dollars here and there.
I completely agree, because you really can't do it alone. Like, people who say they're self-made, I'm like, no, you weren't. Like,
Right.
you had a tribe of people around
Yeah.
you at one point or another, and so it's only our duty to just pay that back.
Right, and I say you can you get fulfilled by giving, you get filled up by giving, you get fulfilled by giving back. So for me, you know, giving back has just been part of my ethos since I was raised. I don't necessarily give a lot away because, you know, it's hard to do that, but I think that my time and my talent are just as important. And like you guys have given back, but really, you know, your team has been very instrumental in supporting the SDFLC, and that's something that I started. So that transition from the nonprofit to the for-profit space, I didn't lose what was really at my heart, which was, you know, being a people person, connecting people together, and giving back in any way I can.
And what a type of person that you would want to have managing your money. I'm just saying, somebody who's giving back and has your best interest at heart and really just wants what's best for the community.
Right, and
Says a lot.
I think the most important thing to realize is it's all about education. I'm also a professor of finance at Mesa College, so I want to do different things. I want to do it in a different way, and you know, you can go anywhere on the street and get advice, but can you really get educated? And that's what I'm all about.
Mic drop. Brad, it was great to
Boom.
see you. Keep the bad grammar in the back of your head, because
Yeah.
we're playing Mad Libs. Are you down?
I got you.
All right, it's good to see
All
you.
right, darling.
Thanks,
Thanks.
love. Stick with us. We'll be right back. We're back, and it is your favorite segment, the game segment, brought to you today by Moose Mao with C2 Financial. And you have a mortgage update for us today, Moose. What do you got?
Well, interest rates the last couple of months have been flat. A lot of people interested in accessing equity in their homes
Right.
to kind of re-leverage their debt load. So a large amount of refi volume has been coming in.
Okay.
On the purchase side, we're seeing buyers put in full price offers and not get them right now.
Oh, really? Okay.
So sellers' expectations and buyers' reality are kind of a tough situation right now.
Okay.
But working through that and really looking forward to 2020 and an exciting year.
Yeah, the good things are coming, right? Fingers crossed. Moose, thanks for that update. The boys are still here, though. We've got Brad Pagano, we've got Tom Holmes, and we're gonna play some Mad Libs, and only appropriate that it would be Thanksgiving Mad Libs. Are we excited for Thanksgiving, guys? Yeah?
Yep.
Woo, everybody's so excited. Okay, so I'm just gonna go down the line, and if you're not familiar, Mad Libs, we're just gonna fill in adjectives, verbs, like just different words, and we're gonna tell a little story here. So you guys are gonna give me the words, and then I'm gonna read this at the end. So who knows what it's gonna say, you feel me? So, give me a holiday, Moose.
Easter.
This is gonna be good already. Brad, let's do today or tonight. Which do you feel more strongly towards?
Tonight.
Tonight. Tom, give me a person. Any person.
Trump.
Trump, we're getting feisty already. I love this. Adjective. Moose.
Red.
Red, you got it. Brad, another adjective.
Ugly.
Verb, Tom.
Fast.
Run.
Same.
Run fast. Noun.
Pig.
Okay. No, we're getting our grammar practice in. Adjective, Brad?
Smelly.
Were you guys thinking of these before we started? Tom, a person.
Another person.
Another person.
Hillary.
What's Hillary's last name?
Starts with a C.
Just making sure we were on the same page.
Yeah,
Another person, Moose.
Obama.
We're sticking with the politicians today, okay? Got it. Verb, Brad? You're just smiling and it concerns me.
Fornicate.
Okay. Verb? Oh, you're the verb. Tom.
What's the opposite of fornicate?
Sleep.
Okay, sleep.
Perfect. Moose, a sport.
Lacrosse.
Okay. Oh, Brad, a body part.
Ooh.
Ass crack.
Got it.
Is she blushing?
Adjective. I'm pretty hard to embarrass, I'm not gonna lie. Adjective, Mr. Tom. Descriptor.
Melting.
What was that?
Melt.
Melt. Ooh. Okay, we'll do that past tense. A board game, Moose.
Monopoly.
Okay. That was your go-to, I could feel that. Monopoly. Brad, a person.
Person. The Rock.
Okay, Tom, another person.
Kevin.
Who's Kevin?
Kevin Hart.
Oh, okay. I like him. That's good. An adjective, Moose.
Juicy.
Juicy. We like it juicy. Brad, a person. We're almost done.
Howard Stern.
Got it. A dessert. Tom.
Creme brulee.
This is gonna be a really interesting Thanksgiving. Body part, Moose.
Mouth.
I think of a tongue.
Oh, you're cute. You're cute. A verb.
Eat.
Adjective, Tom.
Little.
What was it?
Tiny.
Tiny. Last one. Holiday.
Valentine's.
All right, guys, are we ready for this masterpiece we just put together? This is the Thanksgiving Mad Lib. Today is Easter. We're having dinner tonight at Trump's house. I can't wait to eat the red turkey and the ugly stuffing. We always run around the table to eat and talk about what we are thankful for. I am most thankful for my pig and of course my smelly family. After we finish eating, Hillary Clinton and Obama usually fornicate around and clean up all the dishes. Then we all sleep down and watch the lacrosse game. Usually everyone falls asleep before halftime because their ass crack is filled with melted turkey. After everyone rests, we get out Monopoly and all play together. The Rock usually wins, and Kevin Hart is always a juicy loser. But as soon as Howard Stern gets out the dessert, everyone seems to forget about the games and are ready to get some creme brulee in their mouth. We usually eat around and talk for a while before we have to go home. We all leave in a tiny mood and are excited to get together at Valentine's Day. You guys, I think we kind of killed it, right?
That's right.
Nice job. It wasn't as dirty as I thought it was gonna be, but I feel like collectively we kind of killed it. Thanks for being great sports. I hope that you all have an amazing Thanksgiving with your families.
Thank you.
And thank you all for watching. I hope you all have an amazing Thanksgiving as well. I'm Claire McKee. This has been The Know.